Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all hanging in there well and finding peace, turning to God as a source of strength, as a source of tranquility during these times. And I pray that everything that we've been putting out as a church has been helpful, that you're finding connections with one another through phone calls and text messages and social media. And I just pray that this is a time that is not distancing us from God, but drawing us into God. And this morning, for the sermon, I want to talk about that a little bit, the pursuit of God. And I want us to begin our time together by thinking about the things that we have gotten excited about, products that we've really, really liked, to the point where we would give a great review, or we would give it a really good a testimonial to our friends and tell everybody about it, that we would be gushing about how great a product it was. I started thinking about this because I was looking for products to travel with. You know, I wanted to be comfortable on our trip to Italy that we didn't end up taking, and so I was looking up all of these blog entries and lists. I don't know if you've ever done that before, like best shoes for hiking or best pants for traveling or whatever it might be, most comfortable shirts for a long plane ride. There's no shortage of different categories that you can find a list of products for. And it's interesting because the people that write these lists and these articles and write blog posts about this stuff are very passionate about the things that they endorse. And so you hear this just gushing language of, this is the best t-shirt I've ever worn in my life, and I wish that I had just a closet full of these pants, and oh, these shoes, I wear them out and then I buy another pair just like them. All of these great endorsements and testimonials that they're giving about how great a product they have found. And it's just made me think about the things that I endorse, the things that I talk about, the things that I desire. I've actually noticed during this time, when I have a little more time on my hands, that my materialistic side has been coming out. I don't know if it's something where I want to do some retail therapy and just buy something to make me feel better, or if I have more time to think about the things that my heart desires. But I found myself looking at those lists again and thinking about, the clothes that I could buy, the products that I need, all those best hidden gems of Amazon type of lists. I find myself browsing through those and just feeling the impulse and the compulsion to purchase something, to have material things. And it's made me kind of step back in the last few days and say, what is it that my heart chases after? What is it that I'm longing for? What is it in life that I have come to believe will make me happy, will give me fulfillment, will bring me joy, will bring me peace? And as many of us discussed in our Wednesday night devotional and check-in, am I turning to the things of this world for satisfaction? Or am I turning to the things that are eternal to find my satisfaction? So we're going to come back and talk about that a little bit later in the sermon. But first, I want to share a song with you. And this song is one that I was just going to reference. And then I thought, surely the video is out there somewhere on YouTube. Why don't I just put the link here? This is a song by a band called U2. If you've never heard of U2, you should. You should give them a listen. They're a band that I had heard some of their songs, and I knew some of their songs as a child of the 80s and 90s. It was impossible to not know who they were. But when I got to college, several of my Bible professors were just in love with U2. Talked about them all the time, used them in lectures, tried to go to their concerts whenever they were around. And so I heard a lot about U2 during my years at Rochester College. And so I want to share this song with you that has a lot of spiritual undertones. In fact, a lot of U2 stuff, it's more than spiritual undertones. It's blatantly and unapologetically spiritual. If you take a listen to the lyrics, you'll begin to hear that. And so the song I want to share with you, and for those of you doing the video, this is another link that you'll have to stop and click on to hear this next song. It's called I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For. So if you want to, Google the lyrics really quickly, whether you're listening to the video or on the radio or wherever you're hearing this message. Google the lyrics really quickly so that you can follow along with this song. and you will see the spiritual message that Bono and the other members of U2 bring forward in this song. So take a moment and listen to that now.